A reflexive verb is a verb that refers to an action made by a subject on itself. The action falls on the subject itself. You can recognize it because it ends on se. Despertarse, levantarse, bañarse, vestirse, etc. Before starting sentences with the reflexive verbs, let's study quickly the basic parts of a sentence with non-reflexive verbs. This way we'll understand reflexive verbs better. In a sentence, there is usually a subject. Who performs the action? A verb, the action itself, a direct object, the receiver of the action, and there are sentences with more parts, but I don't want to saturate you with too much information, so we'll study those parts in other videos. Now, let's see this example so we can understand better. Yo visto a mi hijo. I put yo in parentheses because sometimes it's unnecessary to put the pronoun explicitly. If you don't know why this happens in Spanish, I recommend you to watch our video about personal pronouns. I'll leave the link to that video in the description box. So we have the sentence yo visto a mi hijo or visto a mi hijo. In English we would say I dress my son. So the subject is yo, I, because I perform the action of dressing. The verb is visto, dress, that's the action, vestir. And the direct object is mi hijo, my son, because he is the receiver of the action. Knowing that, let me ask you, what happens when I don't dress my son but myself? How do I express that in Spanish? Well, in English we would say I get dressed. We don't say I dress myself, but that's how it works in Spanish. That's how we say it. Yo me visto or me visto. The verb is vestirse. So, to summarize, we could say that when we use a reflexive verb, it means the subject and the direct object are the same. In Spanish, we use these verbs way more frequently than we do in English. There are some verbs that are, let's say, naturally reflexive, and others aren't, but almost every verb can be transformed into reflexive. As we just saw, a reflexive verb has two parts, the verb itself and the reflexive pronoun se. For example, we have the verb levantar, to lift, and if we add the reflexive pronoun se, it becomes a reflexive verb, levantarse, to get up. To conjugate it, first we have to transform the reflexive pronoun se according to the noun or personal pronoun we'll use as subject. And then we conjugate the verb as usual, root plus ending. Here I'll conjugate it in present. Yo me levanto, tú te levantas, vos te levantás, usted se levanta, él se levanta, ella se levanta, nosotros, nosotras nos levantamos, vosotros, vosotras os levantáis, ellos se levantan, ellas se levantan. Here there is a list with other frequent reflexive verbs. Ducharse, to take a shower, cepillarse, to brush teeth, llamarse, to call oneself. In English we say my name is and not I call myself. Peinarse, to comb the hair. Sentarse, to sit down. Pararse, to get up. Acostarse, to go to bed if we are talking about going to sleep, or to lay down if it's just to put yourself in horizontal position. Maquillarse, to put makeup. Other reflexive verbs also indicate a change in perception. Acordarse, to remember. Enterarse, to find out. Olvidarse, to forget. Others indicate a change in the emotional stage. calmarse, to calm down, enojarse, to get angry, enloquecerse, to go crazy. Others indicate a change in the stage or physical condition. Acercarse, to get close, alejarse, to get away, despertarse, to wake up, dormirse, to go to sleep or to fall asleep, moverse, to move, irse, to leave. And others indicate a change in social condition. Casarse con, to get married with, divorciarse de, to get divorced from, graduarse, to graduate. Now, the position of the reflexive pronoun may vary. If we talk in simple indicative mode, the reflexive pronoun will go before the verb. Me levanto todos los días a la misma hora. Laura se maquilló para la fiesta. El próximo año nos iremos del país. If we talk in a composed indicative mode, the reflexive pronoun will go before the auxiliary verb, except for the gerund and the modal verbs. We'll see that later. Me he casado 2 veces en la vida. Para 2050 ya me habré graduado de ingeniero. With the gerund, there are 2 possibilities. The reflexive pronoun can go before the auxiliary verb or joined at the end of the main verb. Me estoy maquillando para la fiesta. Or estoy maquillándome para ir a la fiesta. The same happens for modal verbs. Deber, must or have to, querer, want, saber, know, poder, can, and soler, used to. Me quiero acostar temprano hoy. Quiero acostarme temprano hoy. ¿Me puedo sentar acá? ¿Puedo sentarme acá? Las niñas se solían enojar con facilidad. Las niñas solían enojarse con facilidad. The second option is more correct. It doesn't mean the first one is incorrect, it's just the second one is considered more cultured. But you can choose and use any option. It's up to you. If you want to know the position of the reflexive pronoun in other times and modes, like subjunctive or imperative, don't miss the second part of this video by subscribing and activating the bell, so you will be notified when we upload the next video. Hello, my name is Paola Nieto, and I'm here to help you with your goal, to learn Spanish. If this video was helpful, please give it a like. If you have any question about the subject or any suggestion, even about my English, don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel to be aware of the content we upload. And don't forget, we have a website where you can find more content to practice Spanish. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!